Rune Factory 5. After so much waiting, we finally get our first look at Rune Factory 5. For those who don't know, there was a Nintendo partner presentation direct yesterday, and at first my biggest takeaway from that was, yes, Monster Hunter Stories 2! And then, a few minutes later, I'm like, holy crap, Rune Factory 5! I did not go into this direct expecting to see Rune Factory 5 information, so I was pleasantly surprised when I did see we got a full minute-long trailer showing how the game looks for its new art style, and for how the game will play gameplay-wise. And for those who don't know, in the Japanese Direct, they got a bit more of an extended trailer. It's about 20 seconds longer, I think, but it has a lot of different gameplay scenes and story scenes compared to the North American trailer. I'll try and have both of them cycling through this video, provided, Marvelous doesn't content ID the video for that. But it is nice to finally see this game in action, and see what type of art style they chose to go with in this game. Because in the teaser images, it left a lot to the imagination of what type of style they were really going for, in terms of art design and for the gameplay. Thankfully, for the most part, I really do like the new design choices of this game. It seems like a natural evolution from Rune Factory Frontier and Rune Factory Oceans. It fits the home console aesthetic more than the handheld aesthetic, which I am greatly appreciative of. I had my nightmare scenario that Rune Factory 5 would just look a little bit better than Rune Factory 4, but thankfully it looks like Marvelous is going all out on this game, and it's going to look more like a traditional RPG, which is something I am very ecstatic to see. I liked how vibrant and colorful the designs are. I like the character designs. I'm excited to see what new characters will be coming into this game, what returning characters there will be, and how everything works with the game's story. My only complaint about the art style is that in the outside area, the textures kind of look bland. Now, the game comes out early next year, at some point in the first part of next year, from what Marvelous is saying, for those who don't know. I was going to make a video on Rune Factory 5 being delayed officially into 2021, when Marvelous reported that the game would not be coming out until the end of the fiscal year of 2020, which means by March of 2021. So as long as that trajectory is still on path, in Japan, this game should probably still be out before March of next year. Don't get your hopes up on a North American simul release. I don't expect Xseed to have their version out until probably the summer, and maybe not, if we're being really pragmatic, probably not until the fall, but I'm shooting for the summer like I did with Friends of Mineral Town. So the release isn't that far off, so they could fix the textures, but I'm not really too sure if they actually will, but it's a gripe I'll get used to, and I'll enjoy the game for what it is, because from a gameplay standpoint, the game looks and plays, or it looks like it'll play very well. It has the same farming mechanics from Frontier by the looks of it, which is really nice. I haven't seen anything to indicate there will be a Rune system again, and hopefully there won't be a Rune system. Keep that away from my mainline games. And the combat is also what caught my attention as well. With the combat of Rune Factory 5, it's looking like they're going to play more of a focus on party composition, versus, more so compared to earlier games, as there are new combo attacks you can perform with your party members. Now, we haven't seen this only include one party member. Can you have more than one party member go out with you into battle? And will there be group special attacks to do if you have more than one person with you? It'll be very interesting, and it can leave a lot to open up in terms of combat for this game. The story of Rune Factory 5 is kind of what I'm expecting it to be. You lost your memory, and now you're in charge of this new peacekeeping force, which I guess is par for the course for this series. Memory loss, and now you have an excuse to fight stuff. So, I'm not expecting anything major in terms of narrative, but I do hope that this game can surprise me a bit with the narrative of it, because from the cutscenes that they were showing, it looks pretty epic. I really do hope this game will have fully animated cutscenes. I mean, I don't know why it shouldn't. Marvelous is, they have their own anime studios. They're a multimedia company, so they could make their own in-house anime cutscenes. It's just a matter of if they actually will. Because I really like the anime style of Rune Factory 5 and how things are looking out on that front. So if we can get more cutscenes like that, I will be really all for it. But yeah, what we saw of Rune Factory 5 so far looks very, very promising, and I'm just really ecstatic to see what more of this game we'll get to see as we go into 2021. I don't know what we'll see more so on the North American front of this compared to the Japanese front, because again, in Japan, the game will be out much sooner than North America, so I'm expecting to see a lot more information on this game come out, you know, as the year comes to a close, at least in the Japanese front, whether it be through Famitsu or more trailers or live streams on Marvelous's official YouTube channel. And like I said before, if you're wanting to know when you can see this game come out in North America, my bet, this is my own speculation, no information to be given to me on when this game will release, I would probably bet this game will come out towards the end of the summer in North America. I feel like it'll be a nice sweet spot for Rune Factory 5. I could be wrong, because, you know, these games do take a bit of time to localize. I believe the gap for Friends of Mineral Town was a bit longer than you would think it would be, considering what Friends of Mineral Town was. So we can only guess what Rune Factory 5's time will be. And for those, I probably should mention at the start of the video, currently Rune Factory 5 is only on the Nintendo Switch. But if I'm not a betting man, but I'm willing to bet Xseed at some point will port this to PC. So if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, you may luck out and see an eventual PC version of this game. But, you know, for now, it's only going to be on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, Rune Factory 5 so far is looking really good, and I'm excited to see what lays ahead for us as we go into this. I, of course, will be planning to cover many more Rune Factory games in this channel, and more news of Rune Factory 5 as it comes out, so please be sure to look forward to it. Also, those of you who are, I'm actually very curious, let me know down in the comment section below, what do you all think of the new Rune Factory 5 trailer? Does it look promising to you? Or are you a bit on the fence of how the design looks? I would love to know your feedback on the game, and what you're excited for about it, or what you're hoping to see in the game. If you're new to my channel, finding me out for the first time through this video, hey, be sure to subscribe for more Rune Factory news and Rune Factory coverage, and I will also be streaming a lot of different types of RPGs, such as Rune Factory, and a lot of other cool games on Twitch. You can go check me out at twitch.tv/Gamalad. I'm currently streaming for Rune Factory 3 currently, and Tokyo Xanadu. Some really good RPGs, if I do say so myself, and for those of you who are wondering where my other video was planned for today, I scrapped the script again for the Trails in the Sky second chapter video. I'm sorry, I just didn't like it again as I was recording it, but I'm getting a better groove on this script writing, and the Rune Factory 2 video will be out, hopefully, sometime after that. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I thank all my patrons on Patreon for making these videos possible as well. And until the next one, everyone, I'll see you all then. You have a good night for now.